Well, when it comes to creating spaces for little ones, designer Michelle Thompson has tips for kids of all ages. And I love how neutral everything is.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here, Annette. This is one of my favorite things to talk about because kids' spaces are fun. But to your point, it's good to kind of keep some timelessness in mind so we get some longevity out of those designs.
Because if you have more than one little one, you want to be able to reuse the same furniture as kind of they grow out of it.
100%. And you know what? That's kind of my first tip when we're talking about those bigger pieces in a room. Thinking about pieces that can convert or last. So for example, using a convertible crib that can last into the toddler stage, going with more oversized seating that will accommodate you sitting with your kids, and then of course having some fun with the design. Like this piece up front is actually part of my own furniture collection.
That's
yes.
This here, the table? Yeah.
And so it's solid wood, it's non-toxic, great for a kid space, and you have that little playfulness in the swoop, but still something that can absolutely go through to like a teen even.
Okay. So or you could even afterwards, you could put it in like a hallway or something.
100%,
right?
Or a guest bedroom for adults or anything like that. Things that have that longevity, or to your point, being able to pass it down. A neutral wood tone, a more neutral based item like a bed or upholstery is going to give you a bit more time.
Okay. And then what about some of the tactile things here?
Yes. So this is where I think you can have a little bit more fun because you definitely do want to have color in a kid's room and some themes and some things that reflect their interest.
And their toys.
Yes, but bringing that in ways that are easy to swap out, like your textiles, really cool pillows, your bedding, like your artwork that you can swap out a little more easy, your light fixtures, your lamp shades, all of those are really good ways to have their personality show and make them love their room, but still make sure that you're not breaking the bank for stuff they're going to want to change next week.
Okay. And at what point do you kind of, because you had said like you've got an almost 5-year-old now,
yes.
Like is that almost 5-year-old kind of like helping you in the decision of what they would like?
Yes, and you know what? A great way to do that, because both my daughters actually love having a say, I always say give them a preset amount of options.
Okay.
If I just let her choose, it would probably be Elsa all over my walls. But if I go to her with a few options that mom has already approved and let her pick, she has that ownership, but it's still something that I know at the end is gonna not hurt mom's eyes.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because you have to, because they could go like once they become teenagers too, right? It could be, I want an all purple room or I want an all black room.
For sure, and it's like, you know what, if that is what they want, give them some options with the purple or the black, but that is a little bit more curated.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
And easier to paint over afterwards.
For sure.
Okay, I want to talk about this set here. Let's go over to the front here because this is a reworked.
Yes, this is a reworked. So this is an IKEA play kitchen that my husband and I hacked for our daughters. But what I love about it and what I love about any imagination play piece is that, again, it can be in a room. You're going to have a lot of hours of play with that. Anything that kind of open-ended play you want to incorporate into your design. So whether that's a play kitchen, a reading nook, a play tent, a crafts table, whatever your kids are into that you can bring into the design and have them kind of be able to enjoy that space beyond just like you're sleeping is A+.
Okay, and what, like when I first came over here, I'm like, that's got a marble tabletop, but it isn't. It's peel and stick.
Yes, can you imagine? So yes, we peeled and stick this, we spray painted all of the hardware, we painted the pieces, and again, a great way that you can kind of customize a piece to work in your space with your design, still make it really fun and a little bit unique.
Okay, I'm thinking too, like, because oftentimes you see these in yard sales or mom-to-mom sales, right? And you think, oh, I like it, but it doesn't go. Like, I love this idea of like you redoing it yourself.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I will say it is not for the faint of heart. There were moments where I'm like, why am I doing this? But the final
it's
product,
so tiny.
Exactly. But it is so cute, and I will say my kids love it. I think all kids love something that's like personalized to them. They feel like it's cool, right?
Yeah.
No one else has this kitchen in their room.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I want a little kitchen like this myself.
I know, right?
Yeah. So this is just spray painted then.
Yes, it is. You can see it's they play a lot with it.
Okay.
But
no, it's well loved.
Yes, it is well loved. But yeah, no, spray paint, some peel and stick. Again, these are things that you can do easily, easy to change.
Okay. We've got about 30 seconds left. Biggest tip if you're doing a kid's space?
Final one, I would say definitely have fun with it, and then don't forget all these things we talked about, bring in some storage.
Ah, that's great. And storage where you can hide things, right?
Yes, and if it's a pretty textured one like this, all the better, but yes, places to put all of those pillows, those stuffies, those toys, keep everything looking nice and neat as well.
Okay. Excellent tips, and we'll get your socials up on our website with a link up at chch.com/morninglive.